This is the Sony ZV-E10, a great compact and cost-effective camera that is a solid step up from your average smartphone. And with a simple, well put together rig, it can really elevate this camera to help you shoot some fantastic footage. So let's get into it. Alright, so first things first, we're going to need a cage for this rig, as this forms the foundation for this build and everything we add on will attach to the cage. And so my choice for a cage for the ZV-E10 is the small rig cage with the extended grip. And this, in my opinion, is super clutch, as while the camera is compact, the grip gives you little to hold on to. And so the extended grip really makes holding onto this camera to frame a photo that much better. Now onto the main reason you'd want a cage is that it offers another layer of protection for the ZV-E10 and gives you awesome mounting options for when you're filming videos. Alright, so now that you've got a cage, one of the first things you're going to want to mount is a decent mic to ensure that you have solid audio for your footage. And that's where the Rode Video Mic Go 2 comes in. This is a great cost-effective option that is plug and play, and because the small rig cage features a hot shoe, you can just slide it right on in there. That's what she said. Now the Hollyland Lark Mark II wireless on-body mic is another decent option if you're out in the field or your positioning leads you to being further away from your camera. Setup here is also pretty easy, and the mic itself snaps onto your shirt magnetically, which is simply brilliant. Now lighting can sometimes be an issue, especially if you're running and gunning or vlogging and you need a little extra light to help brighten up your face. And for this, I usually just use my GoPro Hero Light Mod attachment that I stick on using the newer UA031 screwable cold shoe mount adapter. This mount is super handy and can be screwed onto any 1/4-inch hole on the small rig cage. Now I did find that buying the GoPro Hero Light Mod separately from a creator kit is quite pricey, so I've added the Ulanzi VL49 Lite that is bigger, brighter, and much more cost effective. Now, another popular option when building a camera rig is adding a top handle, which is actually pretty easy if you already have a cage for your camera, as you can just attach the top handle to any external mounting point on your cage, and it is super useful for those low shots or even if you're just looking to add an external monitor. Now, I don't personally use one, but it is an option you get when you purchase a cage for the ZV-E10. Speaking of external monitors though, I have seen a lot of content creators mention just how important having an external monitor is as part of your rig, and while I am inclined to agree, as having an external monitor is great for dialing in exposure or even just having a bigger screen to help you frame the perfect shot. If you are, however, just starting out with the ZV-E10 and you're mostly shooting in auto mode, I don't think that this is absolutely necessary for you. I do have the FeelWorld F6 Plus, which I got pretty cheap off of Amazon, and it does the job pretty well. I'll leave a link in the description for you to check out if you are interested. And this is pretty much it for the rig. It's simple and just works. And as a bonus, it forms a pretty solid foundation for you to build off from as you get more advanced and start mixing and matching for even more complex rigs. Now that we're done with the bulk of the rig, I did want to mention a few accessories and a lens recommendation for the ZV-E10. If you do plan on doing a lot of talking head videos and you want a lens that has a quick autofocus, nice image quality, and allows you to get that nice bokeh effect, I'd recommend the Sigma 16mm f1.4. This is a great lens that offers a lot of value for your money, especially when compared to more expensive alternatives like the Sony 15mm f1.4 G lens. Now another quick mention I want to make is the NP-FW50 charging kit from SmallRig. This kit features 2 batteries along with a USB-C charger that can charge 2 batteries simultaneously and has a USB-A cable built in. I think no matter what you're trying to achieve, this is an absolute must. The ZV-E10, while compact, doesn't have great battery life, and so having a dual battery charger and spare batteries that you can swap out definitely has come in clutch for me more times than I can count. Alright, so this pretty much wraps up the video for the Sony ZV-E10 rig. I hope this video provides you with some insight on a simple and cost-effective way of building your Sony ZV-E10 that allows you to actually go out and shoot some great footage. My philosophy when making this video and this rig is that sometimes less really is just more. And I know that there are some really flashy videos on YouTube with creators often showing these really complex rig builds for something like the Sony ZV-E10, which are amazing by the way, but also really expensive. And honestly, if you are just starting out and you've picked up one of these cameras, then I genuinely think that keeping it simple to start off with and then gradually building up your rig as you become more experienced is really the way to go. I think this route is much better for you, as for one thing, you won't be burning a hole in your bank account, and for number two, you'll actually be able to take the time to really properly build the rig for you. Alright, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you did. But yeah, for now, it looks like we're out of time. So I'll catch you guys and girls in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.